Feature Friday.
The freshest. Exciting! We're back with more X Factor Indonesia. I think this intrigued us both a lot. Given the level of talent and delivery itself was a really cool way of introducing us to the contest show in Indonesia.
Very high pool of talent. That's
indeed.
why I'm intrigued. I usually, you don't really check out these type of shows that often. The only one that we check out because the pool of talent is also very, very high. It's like The Voice, but that one's from the Philippines. But this one is, the pool of talent that we saw is very high, and a lot of people are saying like the auditions are actually insane and really, really good. And this is Rosalyia Purba. I think her actual full name is, because I just heard it, Rosalyia Veronica Purba.
That's right.
And she's gonna sing, I think, the Adele song Easy on Me.
That's right.
I don't think there's any other songs that are not.
Akhirnya ada juga.
Don't know.
Okay, please, silakan.
Silakan.
How do you know what that means?
I don't know what he means. I just
That
copied.
sounded rougher, dog.
I just copied what they said.
Whoa. Does it mean go ahead?
I think it's like, I don't know.
Best of luck.
I don't know.
Go ahead. I don't know. Go ahead.
Also, wait.
There ain't no
Oh my god!
in this river.
I kid you not, I thought it was fucking Adele.
What? Okay, just to like make a point here, because a lot of you that was absolutely incredible.
What?
But a lot of you guys send me kindly a lot of information about the show itself.
Yes. I saw it in the comments as well.
So the judges have an in-ear mix
Good.
of the whole environment, so they're not hearing the raw
That's why I have
space.
earphones
So
on.
when you see them, is the
In-ear.
finished mix that we're getting in the TV too.
Nice.
So it's not the raw environment because they have a live band. So what you're hearing, the backing is
So
not
track.
a backing track;
Yeah.
it's a band.
I was gonna say that in the whatever, talking to the moon.
Yes.
I was like, that's a band.
That
But
is a band.
I didn't want to say because it was so obvious that perhaps they didn't have a band, that maybe I was just tripping balls. But it turns out they
It
did.
is an actual band, and it's the band that they take for the rest of the
Good.
contest.
Good,
So
good,
right
good.
from the first beginning auditions up until the last round of grand finals is the same band
Yes,
with the same backing vocalists.
I have a petition. Can we know their names, please? Can somebody let me know all their names? Because they all deserve so much bloody credit. It's not easy to land a gig like that.
Yes, that's
you know,
right.
and it's not easy to do what these guys do, these musicians. So I want everyone to show them all the love possible. They fucking...
Brilliant.
That breaks my heart sometimes
Brilliant.
that I can't find their names anywhere.
I think it's part of their contracts as
don't
well.
care.
But
Go on.
I'm just saying that, answering your
That's a
question. but
good
it's-
pianist.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
Go on.
I know.
Very good.
He said very bold.
Oh, bold.
Yeah.
I know there is hope in these waters, but I can bring myself to swim when I am drowning in this silence, baby. Let me go in.
We'll pull it back. Interesting that some of the judges don't like the in-ears.
Well, I think it's personal choice. I think
Definitely.
it's an environment. But you see the change in sounds when the host came into the picture.
Of course.
So that's basically what you get outside of the room, or where the live sound is coming through. But as you can see, I don't think she has in ears. So
She said she has live-in monitors.
She has live-in monitors, like you can see them down here. This bulky things at the bottom, which is
That's
really
why they're
cool.
pointing towards her.
It's really cool because they probably are giving her enough of a natural feel, but it's also not taking you out of the experience, which is usually what could happen if you've never been exposed to in-ear mix before. It's one of those really uncomfortable exposing sounds.
Because you're really heightened.
Because everything is heightened, and depending on how it's mixed, certain instruments are higher in volume than others, and certain things are emphasized in a way that will lead you towards a different way of singing.
You're gonna
naturally.
hear even your lips parting.
That's right. So your breath, you can hear sometimes, given the gain or the environment, if it's really dry, you can even hear your heart beating. I've been in environments where like it's so.
Oh, you hear that?
You can hear the on your chest. So it's one of those like off-putting if you've never been exposed to it before.
And that would be a crazy guess. A lot of these guys, I think these are their first auditions, so
That's
some
right.
of these guys maybe are trying it for the first time, but they're just really, really good singers that have learned in their own ways. It wouldn't be the first time.
So even having the on stage fallbacks is actually a really clever approach
Nice.
to not make it overwhelming for the
Pretty welcome,
contestants. It's great.
Myself to swim when I am drowning in this silence, baby. Let me go easy on me, baby.
That was full choice. Alright, what I mean by that is that she was doing that without a falsetto. Adele chooses to go with a falsetto. That's how hard that flip is.
She goes full.
She goes like, let's give you everything I got. I came in to prove a point.
Yeah.
And it was the right choice. This is a beautiful take.
Very good.
Very good.
I was still a child, didn't get the chance to feel the world around me.
Oh, it gives me goosebumps. Is that
I
good?
to choose, but I choose to do.
Nice.
So go easy on me.
It's such
See?
a good choice for her as well. Like,
But Efra, the choice that she's making is the hardest.
yeah, but it's such a good choice of song.
Yeah.
For her. That's like just a genius choice of song because it can maybe for her it isn't as difficult to provide the full fold given her timbre, her ability, but it's such a genius song because he would fool singers into holy shit, not fool them, but he would impress them. But also,
It's an energy efficient piece.
and genuinely, it's a good cover of the song. As a matter of fact, sometimes she sounds identical, and then she makes choices
That are hers
not even the
alone.
original singer could make. That's wild.
That's absolutely insane. And not only that, I think the fact that you are also seeing such an emotional piece being delivered in the right emotional manner too, it just naturally makes you I don't know, sympathize with the performer.
Yeah,
Naturally.
reconnect the same way you did with the original.
That's right. Yeah, it's just a really great choice, and the full fold choice in the falsetto stakes. That is just great.
Go on.
She's got such a beautiful song, singing voice. Oh, and then he goes back to that super dry environment. Oh gosh, it's nuts.
Yeah, from there.
So go easy on me.
Ooh.
That's a good audition.
That is a freaking solid audition. I mean, if that doesn't get you in, nothing will.
So-
that is amazing.
Oh, we don't have subs.
No, there's
But
no
I-
subtitles.
So she gets in, I can kind of see.
Aku nggak expect dia bakal bilang iya.
Aku tahu dia bakal bilang dia sebetulnya.
Kenapa aku
Oh, she's
Then she
crying.
cries, right?
halus lagu bisa.
Oh, girl.
Suaramu nggak mungkin nggak bisa. Suaramu udah lantang, udah.
Udah no
Tinggal
banyak
dihalus.
nasihat.
I want to know the same fact.
Yeah,
I want to
know
learn
what
every
happened.
language in the world. It's just I'm really dumb.
Okay. Put me in that club.
Yeah.
It is just so cool. I think it's one of those. Also, emotions are running high in this environment.
True.
Because
Genuine emotion, right?
up to this point, you have probably gone round at least 5 to 6 rounds of auditions pre-TV.
Wouldn't even be crazy to say 8, right? You
Yeah.
do 4 in the mold, 4 in another pre-selection. Maybe you do, or maybe 2 more in the pre-selection, then 2 more prior to TV, and then this is your TV one. So
That's right.
Wouldn't be crazy to say 8, 9. Yes, maybe between 6 to 9 for sure.
That's I would think that's a great point.
Because you do
Especially given the popularity of this contest, like the audition processes are so
ginormous.
big.
She probably had to travel to go to somewhere where they were hosting the auditions.
That's right.
I mean, if
Or travel for callbacks. That's completely.
yeah, exactly. And then a month passes. You think you didn't get it, or maybe you think you did, and then you get called back, and then you get the callback. But that's again, probably got to sing twice. Once or maybe twice. They do like a preliminary round, then they do the actual eliminatory round. Okay, we'll call you back. Bye bye. And then you go again, but this time it's in a studio. Maybe it's in the TV studio.
Maybe
Do one more. I don't know how Indonesia X Factor does it.
Usually, this contest run that way, regardless of where in the planet they are running. That's the formula.
If you're from Indonesia, just to see if perhaps we're wrong or right, do they do you start to see posters everywhere about the X Factor auditions?
Or do they just promote it on TV and radio?
Or do they do it like they used to do it back in the day for X Factor, which they would host these fucking ginormous audition centers?
I think that's what it is. I think that's how they run.
And it's one and done.
No, see, that's the fooling thing.
No, well, one and done that you do once, but you don't have to stay the day.
Open calls, you mean?
Yeah. Like, do they do open calls like that for X Factor?
That's the way it starts.
So one and done, and then you get a callback, and maybe you do a preliminary, eliminary, and then you get another callback. So you get probably 2-3 callbacks.
No, you get 6 rounds at least. You get like 6 callbacks, 5.
But you're saying, because the way they do it for other shows is you maybe get 3-4 callbacks, but on the day you audition once and then twice. You stay the whole day basically.
No, usually because the numbers are so big of contestants.
Yeah.
You only sing once.
Right.
Or one song, or like the what you have prepared.
Yeah, dude. So she's
Just
probably
not-
done 7 auditions at this point.
Yeah. So the emotions are running high, and this is an emotional piece to deliver. You're not only showcasing what you're capable of doing, but you're also showcasing your emotional maturity through the piece, right? So when you get to the point of resolution, you get accepted, you get past the big moment, the big TV audition.
It's big.
Everything will burst in your face, and it is beautiful. It's a beautiful moment to witness. It's great TV, I'll tell you that.
Well, once more, let us know more about Rosalyia Purba and
That's right.
maybe how far she got. I know the auditions are still running, by the way, for this one, because I think they had to stop, obviously, because of their situation.
Right,
So
okay.
I think the show is still running. It's not over.
Wow,
and I don't know
how
whether
fun!
auditions are still going on, but that's kind of what I read. So let us know more about them and maybe their individual work. And yeah, and goodbye, guys. Thanks for watching.